Down dog. There you go. Good morning, sausage. Oh, there we go. So today I want you to start in child's pose. Take your knees to the outside edge of the mat. I want as little distraction as possible. Bringing the big toes to touch, walking the hands out, and actually come onto the fingertips. Make a tent with the fingers. Draw the forehead down to the mat. Take a deep inhale. Lengthen through those fingers. And exhale, just let it go. Take a deep inhale and just let your belly go. And just get super present, forgetting everything that has happened before this moment on your mat. Just taking nice deep breaths in through the nose. You can sigh it out. With every inhale, relaxing more. With every exhale, sinking deeper into your mat. Feeling into your fingertips, your hands, where it's connected to your mat. Feeling your elbows, forearms, your forehead. Maybe your nose is touching your mat. Your knees, your shins, tops of your feet, and your toes. Your mat, home base. It's a place you come to feel like you're home. Home inside your body, which is your home. For you, deep down in there. Good. Slowly walk the hands over to the left. Bring your right hand on top of your left. Just sit back. Just feel a little more release, a bit more space in that right side body. Walk the hands over to the other side. Left hand on top of right. Sit back. Slowly back to center. And on an inhale, just come up. Walk the belly down to the mat. Bring your elbows underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers, and release the tops of the toes. Take an inhale, press through the forearms. Release your chin to your chest and just get a nice release on the back of the neck. Maybe take your left ear to your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Right ear, right shoulder. If your eyes are closed, you're just withdrawing a little more attention. And if your eyes are open, just a nice soft gaze. Good. Take an inhale. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders, keeping the elbows nice and bent and drawn into the sides. Tops of the toes are released. Slowly on an inhale, start to press through the hands and rise just a little. You might have to take your hands a little wider. Feels a little bit better. Rising up, exhale, slowly lower down. So you can come up halfway. Inhale, spread your fingers, press through the hands. Feeling that compression in the lower back, try to relax your bum cheeks for me. Exhale, slowly lower down. This time, let's come all the way up. So inhale, draw up, press through the hands, a nice firm base, pushing into the thumb and the first finger pad. Maybe bringing the nose up towards the sky, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift on up to tabletop. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers, drop the belly, lift the nose. Exhale, push the mat away, suck the belly button into the spine. Exhale, you can release your toes. Good, inhale, curl under, suck belly button in, chin to chest. Exhale, release the toes, walk the hands back down, lower the body down, lower the chest down, nose down. Inhale, press up. Stay up, and this time maybe just roll onto your right side, gaze over that shoulder. Keep a little bend in the elbows so you're not kind of dumping into the joints. We give like a spring, right? Like suspension on a car. Inhale through center, exhale other side. Inhale through center, curl the toes, walk the hands back. This time maybe just left hip to left shoulder, just wag your tail. Nice slow inhales, nice slow exhales, just matching your moves to your breath. One more time, we'll walk the hands forward, lower down, draw the chest down, the chin down, draw the elbows in, release the toes for me. Slowly rise. Good, roll onto the sides. Inhale, release, other side. Curl the toes. Walk the hands back. This time, turn the hands, the fingers out to the side for me. And I want you to just take an inhale in through center and exhale, just lean over to the left. Feeling a little compression in the front of the wrist. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale. Ooh, I need to do this for my recovering broken wrist. Good, come back through center. Turn the fingers towards the knees. Let's take some cat and cow. So the heel of the hand are facing forward. Take cat, cow. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more breaths. Cat and cow. Good. Turn the hands over. Shake them out if they need. Draw the shoulders over the wrists. Lift the hips high. Set yourself into your first downward facing dog of the day. Because it's Blue's world. That's my boy. 14 years almost. It's his birthday on Thursday. 14 years of service to his mother. Good. Press back, come high on the toes, bend the knees, bring the belly down to the thighs. Shake your head a little side to side. Press the heels down. Exhale, push the mat away. Good, come high on the toes, bend the knees, slowly make your way towards the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Your fingers can be in line with the toes or on the shins. Gaze forward. Try to draw the shoulders back and create a flat back. Draw the belly button in. Exhale, fold in. Look at your knees. Head is heavy. Shake it side to side. Grab opposite elbows in ragdoll. You can sway elbow to knee, softening. Head is heavy. Just decompressing that lower back. And just let the fingers come in front of the toes. On your next inhale, left hand lifts high to the sky. Just put a little bend into that right knee. Take the gaze up, rotate the wrist a little. Good, and release. Same thing, other side. On your inhale, right hand high to the sky. So opening out the shoulder, rotate the wrist, bring the hand down. On an inhale, come up. Take the hand out as though you're drawing up energy from all around you, creating like a little bubble. Draw the energy up and overhead, hands to heart. Draw it in to the heart. Take a breath here. Draw the belly button in, tuck your tailbone, and drawing the chin to the chest. So this creates an energetic seal, keeps the energy flowing where you need it. Deep inhale through the nose, deep exhale out through the nose. And again, creating that ocean breath sound, that ujjayi breath. Next inhale, sweep the hands up, draw the energy up. Take hold of your right wrist. Draw it over, up and over, little side bend. Hang out there. Inhale, up to center, other side. Switch wrists. Come up to center, take a little twist out to the side. Now think about this, see how this hip comes back, square it off. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, open out other side, draw the hip forward. Gaze over the shoulder. Inhale up and then take a little back bend. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, gaze up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, swan dive in, creating that bubble. Halfway lift, gaze forward. Take the palms down, feet back. Come into plank, or if you're just beginning your yoga practice, I want you to drop down onto your knees and come forward onto the fleshy part. If you're in plank, you've done a little bit of core work already, hanging out waiting for me. Elbows, draw them in and slowly lower down, hover, hover. Release the toes, sweep the chest through and up. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, take the gaze up. Curl the toes, lift the hips, find your upside down V, downward facing dog. So spread the toes, heels slightly apart, spread the fingers, come on to the padded part of the thumb and the first finger. Take 2 more breaths, down dog. This is kind of like a reset in your practice. Wherever you get your down dog, you withdraw your senses, come back into the body. Good, walk the toes together. High on the toes, bend the knees, walk, step, float the feet to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, look out. Exhale, fold in. Left hand reaches up. Gaze up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, other side. Bring it down. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Grab your right wrist, take it over. Inhale, come back through center. Other side. Inhale through center, take a back bend. Inhale, so we're moving with the breath, fold in. It becomes a moving meditation, conscious breath work. Inhale. Palms down, feet back onto all fours or into plank. If you're in plank, drop your hips, set yourself up, strong plank, lower down, hover, release forward, release the toes, press up. Now, you could always float the knees, curl the toes under, so you can make your vinyasa as challenging as you need it to be. Lower the heels. 2 more breaths. Come high on the toes. Walk, step, float, top of the mat. Take a halfway lift and fold it in. Inhale, come all the way up. Let's bring the hands down in front of the heart when we finish this cycle of breath and energy moving. Good, lock in that belly button. I'm going to tuck my belly in, chin to chest. Then step the feet hip width apart for me. Lift all 10 toes. Bend the knees and sink the hips. Reach the hands up. Palms touch together. So it's called chair pose. Tailbones heavy. Gaze to the thumbs. Left elbow, right knee. Gaze up. Inhale through center, staying low. Exhale, other side. Gaze up, press the hands down a little. Inhale through center, stay low. Exhale, fold in, chest to thighs. Look at your knees. Halfway lift. Transition through to down dog, however you want to get there. So you could always just step back if you're beginning, or you could drop to your knees. So always options. From down dog, zip the toes together on your next inhale. Right leg goes high to the sky. I want you to press back through that left heel. Open out the side, that right side of the body. Bring the heel to the bum. Lift the knee up as high as you can take it. Rotate your ankle for me. Good, point the toe, take an inhale. Look forward as you exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. Stay high on the back toe. Come on up. So press through that front foot, lift up, crescent lunge. Spread the fingers, lift up through the sides of the body. So it's a balance. Exhale, drop down to the back knee. Bring the hands down. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, draw the hips to the back heel, extending front leg. Toe flips up, so your bum isn't sitting right down on the heel. Take an inhale, lengthen through the front of the body. Exhale, draw forward. Gaze at your big toe. Tailbone tilted back and up. Half split, Hanumanasana. It's a great release and wakening up that hamstring. Walk the hands forward to frame the front foot. Keeping your left hand down, open out to the side. Dragonfly twist, you can float the back heel if you like. Good, right hand down, right foot back. Take your transition. I'll meet you in downward facing dog before I get a barking dog. Next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Press back through that right heel and open out the side of the body. Good, heel comes in towards the bum. Lift the knee up as high as you can. Maybe rotate the ankle, make little circles. Breathe. Take an inhale, point that toe, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, look between the hands. Slowly bring the foot through. Stay high on the back toe. And on an inhale, press into that front leg and rise. It's a balance, so if you're wobbling, it's a practice, right? You get better with time. Good, exhale, drop down to the back knee. Bring the hands down. And as you exhale, draw the hips back to the back heel. Straighten out the front leg. Flex those toes. Draw the body forward. Breathe. Yeah, some reggae. I'm always in the mood for some reggae. Draw the hands forward. Draw the weight forward. Left hand reaches high to the sky. Maybe float that back knee off. Good. Bring the hand down. Left foot goes back to join right. Take your vinyasa into downward dog. Take 5 breaths. Down dog. Gather yourself back in. Press back. Soften your gaze. And if your mind is still super active, you can close your eyes. Just withdrawing your senses, pratyahara. Stop barking, the door's open. Come high on the toes, walk, step, float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees, sink the hips, back to chair pose, palms touch. Inhale, stand tall. Draw the thumbs back down to the heart. Take a breath to reset. We'll do a second round. So bend the knees, sink the hips, lift the hands. Left elbow, right knee. Gaze up. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, lift the hands, exhale, fold in. Halfway lift, palms down, feet back, flow through to down dog. Zip the toes together, right leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in. And if you want to flip your dog, that top leg draws all the way over. Release the hand. You can sit your bum down, but spring up, open out. Good, bring the hand over, kick the leg high. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. I'm going to have a dog kiss first. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Drop down to the knee. Exhale, draw hips back and fold. So we start to flow a little smoother now with the breath. Walk the hands forward. Left hand stays down. Right hand opens up. Revolved twist open. Float the back leg. Right hand down. Right foot back. Flow through to down dog. This is where the flow comes from. You're flowing with the breath, with your energy. Zip the toes together, left leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in, flipping if it's in your practice. You can flip, sit down, kind of get yourself ready, lift up. Flip it back, point the toe to the sky and exhale, bring the foot through. Rise up. So once you find your shape, you settle, flow through to the next shape. Drop down, hips back, half split. Walk the hands forward, open out. Twisting open to the left, your dragonfly twist. Think about lifting up and opening, maybe floating the back knee. Good, bring that hand down. Left foot back, lower down. I'll see you in down dog. Five breaths. Those 5 breaths to do what you want with your dog, whether you need to still paddle your heels, press back, shake your head out. Just lock into your breathing. High on the toes, bend the knees, walk, step, float, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold in. Inhale, we rise. Into chair. Tricked you there. It's because I forgot. Come up, tall. Hands to heart. Take a breath. We'll do one more round of our second warm-up. It's called your sun salutation B. Good. Bend the knees, sink the hips, lift the hands. Twist out to the right. Inhale, look up. Twist left. Center. Fold in. Halfway lift. Take your vinyasa. Zip the toes together. Right leg high to the sky. Open out. Flip your dog. Otherwise, just rotate the ankle. Flip it back. Point the toe. Exhale, bring it through. Get your balance. Rise up. Drop down. Sit back. Walk forward, open up, float the knee. Take your vinyasa. Hips high. Zip the toes, left leg. Open up. You can flip or just rotate the ankle. Flip it back, point the toe, exhale, bring it through. On your inhale, come up. Lower down, draw back. Feel it, then move on to the next shape. You're making shapes, you're breathing. Float the knee. Take your vinyasa. Now lock back in on your breath. Now it feels like a rest pose. Compared to the first one we do each day, which feels like, oh. Come high on the toes, walk, step, float, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Big mosquito. Hands to heart. Good, step the feet hip width apart for me. Bring the hands down by the side. Chin into chest, draw the belly. Take an inhale, reach up, exhale, fold in. Take your peace fingers to bind your big toes. Take an inhale, lengthen, look forward, exhale, fold the body in. Take the elbows out to the side a little bit. Shake your head side to side. Got it. Release the toes and walk onto the palms of your hands. Bring the toes right into the crease of the wrist, so you're standing on your palms. Bend your knees, take an inhale, look forward, exhale, fold in, lift the hips, draw the head in. See if you can bring the weight forward into the toes. Lift up through the shoulders. Feel that nice wrist release there. Good, release the hands. Walk the feet back into downward facing dog. Press back, 3 breaths. Notice the heat in the body now. Walk the toes together. On an inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Seal the back heel down. And when you're ready, rise on up. Lift the body up. Take the gaze up to the hands and dip into that front leg. Good. Draw this left hip forward. Warrior number 1. Open out the arms front to back. Warrior number 2. Dip in. Gaze to the front middle finger. Relax the shoulders. Draw the belly button in, keeping that energy exactly where we need it. Bring in the hands to heart. Lift the back heel and rotate out to the right. Left elbow, right knee. It's a little twist. Good. Press back through that heel. Take the gaze to the sky. Good. Release. Grab your right wrist. Draw it up and across. Sky archer. Both legs are straight. Gaze up. So releasing this entire side. Release the hands, lengthen front to back. Gaze to front middle finger. Take an inhale. Keeping the legs straight, reach forward. Hold there so you engage your core. Good. Right hand finds its way down to the shin. Left hand up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve open. And externally rotate your front thigh. Gaze up to the sky. One more breath. Good. Gaze down at the toe. Bend that knee. Take the hand to the outside of the foot. Draw the top hand over to extend the side body. Inhale, come up, open out to the side of your mat. Take a 5-star, take a back bend. Good. Clasp the hands behind the back. On an inhale, push them down, shoulders draw together. Look up. Good. Fold in. Bring the hands off the back. Let them dangle like a good set of bells. Shake your head side to side. Slowly rise up. Head coming up last. Rotate the toes to the back of the mat. Lift up the back heel, keeping the hands out to the side. Take them back. Float and fly. Balance into airplane at the back of your mat. Drop that hip a little. Good. Hands down. Take your vinyasa to the back of your mat. Good. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Zip the toes together. On an inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Drop the back heel. Rise on up. Gaze comes up and breathe. Sink in. Open out. Dip in. Gaze to the front middle finger. Take an inhale. You're going to twist out to the left. Hands to heart. Right elbow. Left knee. Gaze up. Now you can always drop to your knee if you're getting a little tired or your balance is struggling. Take an inhale. Grab that left wrist. Windmill it all the way up and over. Gaze up, sky arches. So if you lift the wrist up and over, you'll get a nice release through the hip here. Release the hands long. Make sure your left toes pointing to the back of your mat. Take an inhale and reach. Hand comes down, hand comes up. Oh, my hips getting stiff. That's why we do yoga. Gaze up to the sky. Good, soften that front leg. Bring the hand down to the side of the foot, reach overhead. Breathe. On an inhale, come on up, press through that foot, 5-star, open out. Exhale, fold in, grab your shins, draw the body forward. Crown of head to the floor. Take a breath. Maybe draw the body over to that left leg. Grab your shin and draw the body down and in. Switch sides. Come back to center, bring your hands to your hips, and on an inhale, come on up. Rotate your toes back to the front of the mat. Take the hands out to the side. Slowly. Float, fly, airplane. Try to drop that hip a little. Lower the body forward. Hands down, frame the foot. Take your vinyasa. Hips high. 5 breaths. Drop down to the knees for me. Walk the hands under the shoulders. And extend your left leg behind. Press it into the mat. Press through the Achilles there. Lift it high. Draw it diagonally behind. Place the toe on the ground. Press back. Gaze over that right shoulder. Good, lift the leg all the way behind, parallel with the floor. Lift up through the hands. Maybe extend your right hand out. Gaze to your fingers. Curl the heel into the bum, maybe reaching behind, finding your foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Gaze over the shoulder. The harder you kick your foot, the more it lifts the leg. Releases the knees, the quads, the hip flexor. Slowly release. Place the knee back down. Take a breath. Extend right leg back. Press it into the mat first. Relax your head. Draw the weight over your wrists and lift that leg. Lift, keep your hand there. Let's take it behind first. I like this one. Press into the heel and draw that left shoulder. Try to look at your foot. Good, inhale, take it back. Now lift the hand. So it's balance. Draw the heel in. See if you can reach behind. Grab hold of the foot. Kick it in to the hand. Gaze over. My body's trying to compensate and balance on this side because of my wrist. So you see how amazing the body is. Release. Take the knees apart, toes together. Take an inhale. Come down. child's pose. You can just thread the right hand underneath the left armpit, lower down, and breathe. Slowly release. Other side. Left hand, palm up. Thread it underneath the armpit, lower your left cheek to the ground. Slowly release. Draw the body up, sit on your bum, and draw the soles of the feet together. Draw your heels in towards the body. Take an inhale and place the elbows onto the knees. Slowly draw the body forward, chin into chest. Slowly rise. Draw that left leg all the way behind, setting up for pigeon. So take your left knee to the outside edge of the mat. Bring your hands down in front. Look underneath, wiggle those toes as far forward as you can. When your hip gets stuck, look behind. Walk the knee back. Release the toe. You're in the midline of your mat. So if your leg's out here, pull it into the middle. Square off the shoulders and hips. Take an inhale and slowly begin to lower down to your degree. If your hips are super tight, and I want you to feel a difference between pain and tightness, discomfort. So pain is a sharp, really unpleasant sensation. So if you feel that, you don't do traditional pigeon. You can get the same benefits on your back. You lie down, cross the same front leg on top of your knee, and reach through behind the thigh and just relax the foot, let everything go. Maybe you have knee pain on one side. So you have to learn to listen to your body. We're from a society where we push and make things happen, often to the detriment of our bodies, our minds, our peace of mind, our souls. push, push, push. But yoga asks you not to push. Come into relationship, conscious relationship with your body. So just like your house, or my house, stores a lot of crap, right? Maybe you have a lot of stuff that you don't use, that you've never worn. Maybe stuff stuffed into drawers. When you move in, everything's empty and clean, and we just fill it with stuff. Toiletries even, cleaning supplies. You're taking up a lot of space, a lot of energy, and you wonder why sometimes you feel like you can't breathe. So the body does the same thing with emotions that don't need to be there. They get stored, and they love being stored in the hips. It's like a dumping ground, kind of like your junk drawer, right? What is that crap in your junk drawer? So our feelings are meant to come through the heart, which processes emotion, right? It's meant to be felt, experienced, and cycled through, released. But just like stuff in our house, we buy it, we tend to hold on to it. 10 years, 20 years later, it's still there. Same thing with emotions. If we don't cycle them through, because they're uncomfortable, we don't want to feel them. We go, no, that's uncomfortable. Have a glass of wine. Smoke a spliff, take a pill. Go shopping, watch TV, distract, not feel. Get busy, get OCD, start cleaning. It gets stuffed into the body. Slowly rise. Lift up, just draw that leg back round. Extend both legs wide into a wide angle front straddle. Take an inhale, you can reach the hands up. And exhale, draw the body forward. See if you can bring your fingers down to the mat. Take an inhale to lengthen so you get length. Exhale slowly, draw the body in. Chin comes in last. Now grab your legs, just flex your feet for me so you feel compression in your hip socket. Squeeze the thighs. And just release, relax. Slowly rise. This time drawing the left leg in, take the right leg all the way behind. Pigeon other side. So set yourself up. Walk that knee in. Square off the shoulders, the hips, and slowly lower down. So pigeon is really squeezing into that hip, opening it up, allowing that energy to flow through, and you might experience some resistance, right, where the mind starts to chatter and wants to wriggle out. That's energy, probably a negative energy, just an energy of unfelt feelings, slowly working its way out, finding a way to express itself. So when we store things in our house and keep hold of things just in case, there's maybe a sense of lack coming from probably childhood, fear of not having enough. So is there a junk drawer in your house holding on to junk? Maybe that's your homework. Go through your junk drawer. What do you need? What can be passed along, gotten rid of, let go of? And if somebody else can enjoy the stuff that you release, how wonderful. Maybe you have things that used to bring you joy, can be passed on to somebody else. On Netflix, Maria Kondo, Japanese lady, wrote a book, has a series on Netflix, helping people clean out their lives. Good, slowly release. Draw that back leg around. Just extend both legs long. Take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, just draw the body forward. Let the hands come onto the shins. Take an inhale, lengthen up. It gets some space in the back here. And draw the body forward. Just relax the hands down by the sides of your shins. Turn the palms up. Relax the chin. And just let go. Slowly find your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Just allow the knees to fall over to the left. Extend the hands out like aeroplane wings. Take an inhale and an exhale. Soften. Just turn the head the opposite way. Inhale through center. Draw the knees over to the right. Take the gaze over the opposite shoulder. the knees through center. And just release the legs long. Take the heels apart, take a soft inhale and just exhale. Take rest. Take a soft inhale, soft exhale. Just bringing your awareness back onto your mat, how your body is connected to your mat, where it's connected to your mat. And maybe take your left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your belly, and connect with, kind of re-plug in to you deep down in there. Maybe contemplating how you would like your day to look today. now that you've done something so very good for yourself. Take an inhale, reach the hands above the head. Take a good morning stretch. Hug the knees in. And just find your way onto your side. Making your way up to cross-legged. Oh. Waking up, hopefully, into a new body that feels a lot more open, released. Bring the hands to the heart. Take an inhale and release your breath. The breath, another vehicle to get things out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Anything else needs to come out, get it out. Now's your chance. It's like purification. Seal the lips, bow the head. Grateful to this vehicle, this body, for being our home base. Let's just send some of this good, beautiful, flowing energy out to anybody in your life that needs it today. Maybe you need it. So turn a little bit of that light on yourself. That light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.